After we finished interpreting verse 29-20, we established that this verse strongly directs us towards a creation, the mechanism of which could be discovered by observation and research. This, by default, will eliminate the miraculous creation directly from clay. One may say, but Quran told us that al-insan, man, was created from clay. The answer is yes. But if we look further at the detailing of this creation, we find Quran also told us, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and began the creation of al-insan, the human being, from clay. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. The creation from clay had a beginning. If it was a miraculous immediate creation, why say began? To have a beginning indicates that there are phases. Beginning, then completion. It will not be a single-step creation. Also in verse 1 of Surah 76, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Has there came upon the human being a long period of time in which he was a thing not worth mentioning? Sadaqallahu al-Azim. This verse tells us that man, after his creation, for a very long period, eon, was not a thing worthy to be mentioned. We know that Adam was honored in a very short period, because God breathed into him from his spirit, appointed him as caliph, and ordered the angel to bow down to him, honoring him, all in a short period. So, for Adam, there was no long period of time when he was not worth mentioning. Children of Adam were also honored, as said in the verse, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and we have certainly honored the children of Adam and carried them on land and on sea. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Accordingly, honoring and giving preference to the children of Adam necessarily made them worth mentioning. Therefore, there must be other humans who are not Adam nor his descendants, who lived before him or contemporary with him, and these human beings, lived for a very long time before Adam were not worth mentioning. We know that the human species, who were the product of an evolution process that took billions of years, and even since its appearance as the first Homo species in this evolutionary process, nearly 10 million years had passed before it evolved enough till a human acquired a sufficient brain size. When the Homo sapiens started appearing around 130,000 years ago. And since then, it took them a considerable long time till the start of the earliest hint of a primitive civilization. During such considerable long time, man was not something worth mentioning, exactly as the verse told us. Now, to define what created from dust or from clay or mud means, let us look at the following verse. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. His companion said to him while conversing with him, have you disbelieved in He who created you from dust, thereafter from nutfa, thereafter shaped you as a man? Sadaqallahu al-Azim. We understand from this verse that the origin of the creation of the human species to which this man belongs was from dust. We will understand this, and no one said that the creation from dust in this verse indicates that this man was created directly from dust. None of us doubted that this man was born from a mother and father. Yet the verse said, created you from dust. Therefore, we can conclude that whenever this expression is mentioned, we must think about it before ruling out. Is it a direct creation from dust, or that the origin of the creation of the species was from dust, and that a long time passed and many phases took place before the appearance of this specific man? Also in the following verses, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. It is He who has created you from clay, thereafter determined a term for you, and the term is fixed with him, yet you still in doubt. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Here, the verse is addressed to all the people, all of us, telling them that they were created from clay. Obviously, we understand that the origin of our species was created from clay, and not that we are created directly from clay. And, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and Allah created you from dust, thereafter from a nutfa. Thereafter He made you pairs, male and female. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Here also, although the verse says we were created from dust, it's obvious that it does not mean that we were created directly from dust. Again, the expression creating from dust is used to indicate that the origin of our species started from dust. Note that al-nutfa, which is a little water liquid, preceded the creation of male and female, who appeared at a later stage. So the word nutfa, which many translated it as a sperm drop, could not be the one that comes out of a male, because male and female were not yet created. So nutfa, which means a little water or liquid, should mean here an intermediate living organism, could be referring to DNA. Again, Adam and Eve, representing the first male and female, were created in the last stage of the creation described in that verse. This verse conforms with science, which tell us that reproduction was first by cell divisions, then after 3 billion years, pairs, male and female, appeared, which started propagation by sexual reproduction. In Surah Al-Imran, verse 59, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, to Allah, the likeness of Isa is as the likeness of Adam. He created him from dust. Then he said unto him, Be, and he was. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Here we find that the creation from dust is a likeness between Isa and Adam, alayhum as-salam. As we know, that Isa had a mother and was not created directly from dust. Only the origin of his species was. Therefore, we can conclude here that Adam, being like Isa, also was not created directly from dust. Notice that creation from dust preceded kun fayakun in this verse. If God was creating Adam in one step, no need to create him from dust. Kun fayakun is more than capable to make Adam out of nothing. So, this kun fayakun gave Adam and Isa something miraculous but different than creation. The following verse, 133, Surah 6, informs us about important step in our creation. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Your Lord is the Absolute and the Merciful. If He wills, He can destroy you and appoint after you whoever He wishes, just as He produced you from the descendants of another people. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. In as He produced you from the offspring of other different people, we find here a very important meaning. We, the human beings, were raised, produced from the descendants of other different people. Al-Tabari noticed this, as he said in his interpretation, I quote, He, meaning Allah, destroys those whom He created from the children of Adam and appoint after you whoever He wishes. And He brings other beings different than you and nations other than you to take your place in the earth after you, meaning after your destruction and perish. As He raised you from the offspring of other beings, as He made you and created you after other creatures, khalq, who were before you. End of quote. If we came from the offspring of the others who were before us. Then we are their grandchildren, their descendants, and will not be called others. The same meaning shows also in the verse, "Have you not seen that Allah created the heavens and earth with truth? If He wills, He can remove you and bring in a new creation." Surah 14, verse 19. Here, new creation could mean a new species which is different than you. The modern human, the Homo sapiens, our species, originated from the offspring of another species that precedes it. Our species followed many other earlier Homo species, including Homo erectus, Neanderthal, and others. All of these species became extinct and only us remained. And we and them are all branches of an earlier origin of Homo species, which existed before all of us. This is what the verse points to, because although we come from them, although we are their descendants, and they are our ancestors, they were other than us, meaning other species, and the difference here is in the type and not in the lineage. From all these verses, it can be said that the Quranic expression created from dust or clay does not necessarily mean that Adam was created directly from dust, but rather it means that the origin of his species was created from dust. We come here to the end of this episode. Please do your part and share this with all people you know. Thank you for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.